moved into the old hotel. The girls and I used to call it the Rapin' Den.
Wow, ma'am, that was incredibly dark. Hey there, friendos, Fredo Supreme, the American Dream, back with more Saints Row 2 action, and you know, I've learned something lately. It's that making your way in the world today, even as a gangbanger, kinda takes everything you've got. And taking a break from all of your worries, it sure would mean a lot, so I've heard. It's times like this that I ask myself, wouldn't you like to get away? To be honest, I kinda would. Sometimes, you've gotta go where everybody knows your name, and they're always glad you came. So, viewers, you might be asking yourself a few questions. Specifically, why am I at the police station right now? Well, ordinarily it would be to unlock a secret mission in Saints Row 2. Yes, hello? I am the new intern. Try looking in the reservation book or whatever you got under B for Bliss, Alexa Bliss. You can tell I'm her because of the pink highlights in my hair. Okay, it looks like I didn't even need an excuse anyways. The security in this police station is pretty lax, mostly because the layout of the place is incredibly confusing.
Oh, fuck!
Yeah, I had a similar reaction to the architecture right now. The reason I'm here is to unlock a secret level. What secret level is that? Well, in the words of Andy from Outside Xbox, you could play through the entirety of this game and never figure out what happened to Julius from the first game. Well, we are about to find out, folks.
Shit! Everything's cool.
Step back.
What's up, Dex?
I know you're a cop.
The fuck are you talking about?
Come on, man. Who you think you talking to? The tactics, the police station thing, your shitty haircut? You got cop written all over you.
So, what are you gonna do?
Nothing.
What?
I'm out, Troy. I got offered a job at Ultor. I'm dropping my flags and I'm going straight. I just want to make sure that we're not going to have a problem.
Huh, so, looks like Dex kind of played it pretty smart right there. Better to pull yourself out of the game rather than stay in it and end up like, say, Carlos or Aisha did.
How you doing, Julius?
I was doing better before I got arrested.
I wanted to talk to you about that.
I bet you do.
Listen, Julius, you've made some bad choices, but you're a good man. Let me help you out.
What do you want?
I want the Saints to be gone. Okay? Now, there's two ways that can happen.
You can arrest all of us.
Or you guys can quit while you're ahead. All right? This is my investigation. I can miss a few collars.
What are you saying?
Dex is out of the game, and you're in jail. If you can convince Johnny and your number two to drop their flags, the Saints will fall apart, and everyone goes home happy.
You don't think this will work, do you?
You think I like arresting my friends? Convince them to quit, and I won't have to.
There's no way that player's gonna stop.
Make them understand.
Let's say I can. How do I know I'm going free?
I've already talked to the mayor. Hughes is willing to give you guys pardons.
I'll see what I can do.
Huh, so it looks like Julius might have had something to do with the explosion that partially caused the Saints to fall apart.
What the fuck was that?
It was the only way.
I said talk, not set off a goddamn bomb.
Relax, Troy. The Saints are finished. Don't try to find me.
Okay, I changed my mind. Julius was definitely behind that explosion. Hell, sounds like he actually was the one who even planted the bomb in the first place. That never knew he would be such a traitor. By the way, most of my thoughts right now are supposed to be Cassie's thoughts. Again, I haven't played the first Saints Row, but I plan on playing it someday. And just like that, we got Julius's file, which somehow had Dex's phone number scribbled inside it. Yeah, I'm just as surprised that someone would be so careless with information like that myself. Now, that Outside Xbox video I quoted a few minutes ago, 7 levels that would nowadays be DLC, ironically enough, the Secret Mission Revelation kind of is a DLC mission when you purchase and download corporate warfare, revelation becomes instantly available as soon as you finish 3 kings. You don't need to find the wiretaps in Julius's file and then call Dex in order to unlock the mission right now. Well, when I say right now, I mean with corporate warfare installed, but I'm just showing stuff off for yous.
How you doing, player? If you've gone through Troy's files, you know that Julius set you up. Meet me at the old church, and I'll tell you where to find Julius.
You know, for a corporate stooge, Dex seems like a pretty nice guy. I guess I was right as usual. Always trust people whose names are some derivative of Dexter. Maybe that's one of the reasons why I always thought Dexter's Laboratory was a good TV show. Man, never knew so many people in this town were excited about Dexter's Laboratory. Ah, life is lovely sometimes.
The fuck took you so long?
You ain't Dex.
Neither are you.
You look different, did you?
I didn't do shit to my hair.
You pulling a gun on me?
Well, I didn't have time to plant a bomb in a church, so this'll have to do.
You don't know what the hell you talking about.
Why don't you educate me?
I don't gotta explain shit to you.
This is where we're gonna have to agree to disagree.
Why don't you just put the gun down? We both know you're not gonna use it.
Not yet.
Stop!
I never thought I'd see you beg, Julius.
I'm not begging. I'm trying to talk some sense into you.
I'm done listening to your bullshit.
Put it together. Dex wanted us in the same place.
Yeah, and why'd he want that?
Can we kill each other later?
You know that line hang on a sec.
The Masako. Looks like he means business.
Okay, I take that back about what I said about Dex. By the way, that line Julius said about killing each other later kind of reminds me of that
These assholes!
of that movie where it was Jackie Chan and Jet Li. I remember a line from the trailer and, well, the TV spots specifically. We can kill each other when this is over. That's kind of the only thing I remember about that movie. Never actually seen it myself. Can I headshot him from afar with this thing? Okay, it looks like the railing was in the way. Never mind. Okay, maybe I should have used an automatic weapon there. Okay, who is firing randomly down there? You're supposed to be trained mercenaries. Don't waste ammunition. I can waste ammunition because I have unlimited ammo. What's your excuse? Ah, reload cancels. Man, I killed that guy so hard his AR-40 got stuck in the wall. All right, boys. You come on in.
Just you and me, punk.
You have multiple friends out here. I don't think it's just you and me. All right, Julius, we seem to be doing pretty well right now. Oh.
You wanna die?
Ooh, we got a homie on the stairs. Caught you napping.
You're about to have a very short life.
I don't think it's nice to talk to your friends like that. Or talk about yourself in the third person. Kind of arrogant, honestly. Alright, Julius, seeing as my hair seems to be channeling Alexa Bliss right now, I figured it would be appropriate to introduce the Masako to my friend Nikki. Yep, the AR-40 is still stuck in the wall. Okay, maybe not. They're too far away from the APC at the moment. Ah, turned it into their tombs. Alright. Time to do the same on the other side. Please get there soon. Didn't even have any time for them to get out. Man, I'm good. Oh, crap, I think I accidentally messed up my van. Thank goodness for unlimited rockets, which is supposed to be awarded to you when you complete the corporate warfare missions. Can I shoot him in the feet? Oh geez, helicopter. This is not good.
We need to take cover.
Ooh, Lord. Big problem.
Wasn't much of a fight.
Got that right, Cassie. You okay, man?
This day
Don't
keeps
get too
getting
excited.
better.
This ain't over yet. Let's get to my car.
We did it!
Okay, I'm pretty sure some of the dialogue got mixed up a little bit back there. And I think I destroyed the helicopter far too soon. I don't think the game expects you to have the Annihilator right now.
Holy hell.
Yep, I am just as surprised as you are, ma'am.
What do you say we get the hell out of here? You shoot. I'll drive.
Don't worry. I'll take care of anyone dumb enough to follow us.
I got some hardware you might like in the back seat.
You mean a rifle like the AR-50 that I already had on me?
What did you just do?
Okay, so it's another rail shooter sequence, but at least we have some decent hardware. Don't worry, Julius, I'll clear us the roadblock. Okay, I'm trying... Okay, now it lets me aim upwards a little bit. Okay, Black Hawk down, and you might be wondering why I'm aiming
Looks like we
ahead of
scared
me.
him off.
As soon as Cassie says that, there is a problem. In the form of an attack chopper at the other end of the bridge.
You mind keeping us from getting shot?
Okay, I was not expecting that attack chopper. It's always the one at the end of the bridge that I'm trying to focus on. And the fact that I can't seem to aim up any more than that. Whoa, crap, I think I might need a restart here a little bit.
We keep accidents to a minimum.
It's nice that Cassie seems to hate bad driving almost as much as her other passengers do. Okay, while machine guns from the chopper are kind of annoying, at least they're not as dangerous as, say, explosions. The missiles, I mean, you know? Alright, even if it doesn't blow up the actual APC, it's nice to know that one rocket is enough to at least disable it. Okay, we are at the amphitheater. Nicely done, Julius, taking out a Masako with your own vehicle. Now might be a good time for us to get out, and...
This is a disaster.
Got that right, Cassie. Oh, sh... Hey there, everybody. Had to restart because, quite frankly, when it comes to explosives, I am a monumental moron. Also, I'm really bad at noticing which one of the tornado choppers is the one that hits Julius's Eiswolf with a missile and takes off at least a third of its health. The good news is the missiles seem to be a little bit gimped right now because of the car chase sequence. Good news is it's actually kind of short as long as you know what you're doing. The bad news is it's also kind of light on checkpoints because I don't remember if you receive a checkpoint when you reach the amphitheater. Whoa, apparently everything just glitched out for a split second.
Are you for real?
Yes, Cassie, I believe that reality might be collapsing upon itself. Okay, drive-by fail. Okay, we did hit a checkpoint here.
Not gonna be that easy, did you?
If
It
you
never
want
is,
something
Julius.
done right.
Oh, exactly, Cassie. Fortunately, you don't actually have to kill every single Masako member here. You just need to deal with the choppers. Hectic, but pretty easy as long as you know what you're doing.
Just like old times, player.
Yeah.
Jesus. I thought we were past this.
Not by a fucking long shot.
Don't you get it? The Saints didn't solve a goddamn thing. Drugs were still being pushed. Innocent people were still getting killed. All we did was turn into vice kings that wore purple.
Jesus Christ, you sound like a pussy.
I sound like someone who's not a sociopath.
You want to be the killer with a conscience? Fine. Drop your flags and write a book like King. But you never should have came after me.
You telling me, if I would have asked you to walk away, you would have said yes.
Fuck no, this is my city.
Jesus. You haven't learned a goddamn thing.
Wrong. I've learned that being in charge is better than being a bitch who keeps her mouth shut and does what she's told. Your time's over, old man.
What's happened to you?
I woke up.
You owe me, player. If it wasn't for me, you would have died on that street corner.
If it weren't for you, I wouldn't have been in a goddamn coma.
But I guess that makes us even.
Not really.
What I meant to say before the cutscene started was that the Annihilator does make this mission a fair amount easier, considering how many helicopters you have to shoot down. But I imagine that again, it becomes annoying when Julius is driving in a way that doesn't allow you to aim up very much. But yeah, he did have a point. The Saints did kind of become Vice Kings wearing purple, basically filling themselves with nothing but debauchery and even more anarchy than there was before. He was kind of wrong in a way. The Vice Kings weren't necessarily that ambitious, trying to take over territory at an alarming rate, which is exactly what I'm going to do right now. See if I can prove Julius wrong, even if it is for the wrong reason. You don't even know the half of it, buddy. What's that beeping sound? Oh, it was the car. I've honestly never heard the Rampage make that kind of noise before. I wonder if that's the low hit points alarm.
After Kuji touched down stateside, he decided he was gonna reopen the Ronin's gambling operations. We don't gotta worry about the cops being on our ass for busting up their operation this time. That casino was hidden in the basement of the Marshall Winslow Rec Center. One of my boys has been staking the place out. He'll tell you how to get to the casino. Once you're inside, you should have no problem tearing that place up.
It's actually pretty nice that we're doing something a little bit more low-key right now. Taking over a racket that's located in the basement of the rec center. Pretty subtle, actually.
The casino's downstairs, boss.
By the way, I noticed that the game just gave me the Saint right there as my backup, but honestly, I don't really need him. Okay, it looks like you can't get rid of him, at least at the moment. Yeah, shotgun seems like a better weapon for this sort of scenario.
Again tonight?
Now you know why I'm back.
I ought to be taking notes or something when I'm watching you.
Wait a minute. You took my shotgun. Now I can't get any ammo out of it. Whatever. This thing's still pretty effective on its own. Alright. This is one of the times where using the Annihilator is a lot more useful, is incredibly useful actually. Case in point, I did like $30,000 worth of damage in that first rocket alone. Is it my imagination, or are some of these dudes doing some of my work for me? Good advice.
Holy shit! You like one of them action movie badasses.
Got that right. How do you think Cassie learned how to be such a badass in the first place? Action movies, son. Okay, so it looks like Molotovs do not do damage to the games. Alright, looks like I took care of the entry-level games. Time to move on to the high roller room. Oh, you thought you could do an ambush on moi?
I'm just humoring you, you know. I can break free anytime I want.
Oops, I don't think you can use the grenade launcher on the AR-50 when you have hostages. Sorry, sir. Human shields only work when you care about the person that you're shielding yourself with. Cassie Phillips, on the other hand, does not have such scruples.
Just like my dream.
Your dream had someone with an automatic weapon blowing a casino to shreds, even if it is an underground casino? You know what, I think maybe now might be a good time for the shotgun.
You like bad boys, baby?
You talking to me?
I thought the city was supposed to be safer.
Oh, geez, I just noticed she had a bazooka. Man, it seems like everybody in this... Oh, geez. It looks like my friend here also has a bazooka. He picked up the one from that one female Ronin. Yeah, that's the downside of your homies picking up rocket launchers. On one hand, they can wreck shop a lot more easily, but unfortunately, it means that they become an enormous liability. Because they keep shooting, but they don't take into account how much distance there is between them and the explosion. Which is one of the reasons why missions with mandatory backup become a lot more frustrating when you know that the enemies in question have explosive ordnance weapons. Where is that automatic shotgun that I heard a few minutes ago? There it is. Looks kind of like the UAS-12 from Siphon Filter 2. Oh, looks like I can take a few dudes on hand-to-hand. Ooh, angular slam! Yeah, I definitely hear automatic weapons. Might be a good time to do so myself. Oh, the game tells you to manually take the elevator back to the ground floor. Oh, almost forgot. Now here's Cassie's gun, the AR-200 SAW. She always thought she'd be using one of these when she joined the army. I mean, yeah, not all army soldiers use high-powered anti-tank weaponry as what basically amounts to a sidearm, but still, like my backup here claimed a few seconds ago,
You like one of them action movie badasses.
Cassie got all of her training from action movies. Like I said, the really schlocky ones. Okay, now this track up here is kind of reminding me of one of the missions in True Crime New York City, where you have to chase down a perp who for some reason makes you run laps before you can actually catch her. Trust me, if I ever get around to True Crime New York City, you will see what I'm talking about, and how much sense it doesn't make. Especially that one scene in question. Sorry about that, folks, I got to, sorry about that. Cassie got hungry. It's lunchtime, and good lord, Leonard, you are useless. Huh, looks like these Ronin all had the right idea, bringing in AR-200s to protect the underground casino. Pretty clever, although pretty understandable as to how that one Saint Pierce sent over here found out the operation in the first place. Leonard, you're carrying an RPG in public. Meanwhile, I just got two .44 revolvers. To be honest, considering your stupidity regarding that last bit, that car crashing into you was kind of deserved. And this thing's still beeping like dinner's done. Wonder if I can make it over to the... Oh, I am not dying twice in a video. Sir, sorry sir, I have to borrow your Lilac's muscle car. Apologies for leaving you out in the rain like this, but I need to get to the next stronghold somewhat quickly. That's weird. I wonder why the GPS doesn't take into account the non-HOV lane when you're driving on that highway. Whatever. I'm the only person in this car at the moment, therefore I am not using the HOV lane. Seems like pretty odd priorities when you think about it. I'm willing to cause untold amounts of destruction taking over the city for my own selfish desires, and yet I refuse to use the HOV lane when I'm driving by myself, even though that is far less heinous. Ah well, a question for future civilizations, I suppose that shall be.
Every year, Stillwater U has a cultural day in the student union, where all these different clubs will do stuff like set up booths, pass out pamphlets, give away couscous, whatever. Anyway, the Sons of Samdi are going to be there to do recruiting. If you hurry up, you can take all those assholes out.
Okay, recruiting for a gang by doing something on a college campus.
No.
That's why God answers to me.
Okay, why did that one Somni member somehow manage to take 3 shepherd rounds to the torso? Usually it's 2. Whoa, managed to jump 2 notoriety levels with 1 headshot. That is actually pretty impressive. Correction, sir, I believe you did just die in whatever you said you were. Now, whatever. All the action happening right now kind of blew all the thoughts out of my head. Holy crap, that is a lot of Somdi in the doorway. Bad news, sir. Neither does Cassie Phillips. Oh lord, it appears that someone had the bright idea to bring a bazooka in here as well. All I can say is the enrollment rates at Stillwater University, they are going to go down extremely fast in a few seconds. Hell, I'm pretty sure they went down extremely fast already. Hey, I can buy food. Probably didn't need that, but hey, it pays to think ahead. Ooh, almost didn't notice you there, buddy. Okay, good idea. Buying food was a good idea, folks. Okay, and back to kicking ass at the Stillwater U University Union. Well, whatever this place is called. What was that guy coming at me with pepper spray? That is probably the least effective way to deal with Cassie Phillips. That guy was posing in a very awkward manner. I almost thought that he had explosives out. Yeah, I agree, sir. That one guy just staring at the wall, pretty worthless, if you ask me. You would think that with the amount of Somdi I've killed already, the number has gone well above 9. But no, you have to take out, I assume, all of the recruiters. And mission accomplished.
I am a loyal arm of Somdi. Coward!
Huh, the Somdi Coward. That does seem like a pretty appropriate branch for you to be in there, sir. How ironic. But then again, I assume that's what happens when you let gangs recruit at your annual quad day. Yeah, that's right. Walk away. You don't know what else I'm capable of, do you there, buddy? Smart man. Alright, nice job pulling up there, buddy. You get a 9 out of 10 today.
Filthy parrot farmer!
Did that guy just call me a filthy parrot farmer? Huh, I don't know what the insults are like wherever that guy comes from, but I assure you, parrot farmer is definitely one that I haven't heard ever.
I had one of my boys watch Donnie's mechanic shop after you shook him down. Mero went to check on Donnie, but when he left, he went straight to the docks to set up some business deal. I don't know what's going on, but a convoy of Brotherhood are going to the docks now. If you can hijack one of their trucks, you could probably join the convoy, get to the meeting place, and take out all the motherfuckers that show up.
That establishing shot went on a little bit too long, if you ask me.
You're a lot tougher than you look.
I look like someone who is incredibly jacked and carrying an AR-200. How can I be... Oh, I think I understand what he means. I guess he was saying that I was impossibly tough. Hello, everybody. Mero called. He says he wants me to drive the truck down to that meeting they're doing down at the docks. Oh, that was just a pimp over there. Apparently, these guys seem to have a problem with a woman trying to drive one of their trucks for them. Whatever. Time to make like that song and join a convoy. Ain't she a beautiful sight? Oh man, this thing is not exactly very nimble. See, that's one of the reasons why I did this stronghold last. It's because it involves driving a compensator for the first part of it, and let's just say this is one of the less nimble trucks in the game and one of my least favorite vehicles. It can ram very good, but it's also got incredibly poor stats everywhere else. The handling sucks, the acceleration sucks, and the top speed ain't nothing to write home about either. Not that it matters when someone else is driving it. Good lord, you are too close, Mr. Big BPS truck. Also, I did notice the Brotherhood's compensator up there kind of blasted what I assume was a Compton out of the way. Man, it seems like nobody in this town knows how to drive. Okay, sitting in here doing the job sitting in here is not going to do the job, is what I mean. Lord. Okay, time to get off the streets before I end up getting mowed down by some rogue pedestrian or another Brotherhood member who decides to show up.
I'll get a tattoo to commemorate your death.
I just gave you one for no charge. Don't say I don't do anything for yous. And now I kind of feel like I'm playing Siphon Filter. It's kind of like Warehouse 76 right now, only difference is nothing's on fire. Well, except for that explosion that I used a few seconds ago. Wow, that guy had some shiny hair. He must have been in the gang for a while. Oh. I saw the explosive barrel and I couldn't really resist. Okay. Looks like somebody... Oh, it did knock someone over, but it didn't kill him. Problem solved. Yes, sir, I am a little pissed off right now. Don't worry, I'm back to being in a good mood now. Whew! That was pretty fun today. Managed to up my gains in terms of neighborhoods, and I also managed to work out a little stress with what Julius said. No, Julius, the Saints are way more powerful than the Vice Kings ever could be. Hell, we're a lot smarter than they ever could be, too. You know why? Because I'm in charge of the Saints, baby. And that's the way it's gonna be. And I believe that is where we shall conclude for today. I'm Fredo Supreme, the American Dream. Holla at y'all later.